Hi, this is Mrs. Macabre. Today we'll be doing Jeny's super stretchy bind off with a crochet hook. Don't forget, in crochet, this is a yarn over, this is a yarn under. To begin the bind off, working on knit stitches, yarn over, bring the hook to the front, knit the first stitch. You should now have 2 loops on your hook. Slip the second loop through the first, yarn over, knit the next stitch. You should now have 3 loops on your hook. Pull the last loop through the first 2. Again, yarn over, knit the next stitch, pull the last loop through the first 2. Yarn over, knit, pull the last loop through. To purl Jeny's super stretchy bind off, move the working yarn to the front, yarn under, which means you're going to wrap the yarn from the front to the back of the hook, purl the next stitch, and again pull through the 2 loops on the hook. Yarn under, purl the stitch, and pull the last loop through the first 2. What makes this bind off so stretchy is that extra wrap that you do. It adds a little bit of a coiled spring effect to each stitch. Now we're back to the knit section. So I'm going to yarn over, knit the stitch, and pull the last loop through the first 2. What if you make a mistake and you need to frog your bind off? Remove the hook, turn the work over, and working 1 stitch at a time, insert the hook from right to left and back to front through the next stitch, pull out the loop. Again, this is what works for me, especially on very small swatches like this. To find the correct loop, look for the working loop. See that there are 2 horizontal strands just below that, and the loop below the 2 horizontal strands is the stitch that you want to pick up. To minimize the steps involved, you can yarn over, knit the stitch, while holding it on the hook, pull that loop through the other 2, then slip it off. Again, this is a little bit of a short version. It's almost a suspended version of Jeny's super stretchy bind off. It gives the exact same effect. Let's try it with the purl. We're going to yarn under, insert the hook, purl the stitch, and pull it through those 2 loops before we slip off. And here we are in the very last purl stitch of my little 4x4 ribbing swatch. We're going to pull the loop through and see what our bind off looks like. It's very stretchy. It bends with the ribbing because we have knit the knit stitches and purled the purls. And that's Jeny's super stretchy bind off with a crochet hook. Thanks for viewing. Happy knitting, crocheting, and binding off.